Hey there! Welcome to KatyDid Rocks.
We are at Amethyst in the Gem and Mineral Park at Tucson, where they have fabulous minerals on display. And the displays at this particular shop, it's all amethyst, but it is just absolutely breathtaking. This one up here is one that I just like, if I could afford it, I would just have that displayed in my home. It would be so beautiful. And the lighting, of course, the lighting really makes them shine and makes them look even more awesome. I love amethyst, you know, it's my birthstone. Very, very cool. And this shop is focused on amethyst and nothing but amethyst, but it doesn't make it like all the same stuff because it's all so different. Look at that. Wow. I love this one with the little waterfall in it and it's like a pond on the bottom. It's funny how nature does that. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm drawn to these kind of rounded shapes in the stone, the ones that sort of cradle the inside. But there's so many different. Jim really liked the dark color of one of the ones back on the other shelf. He is looking at it through the eye of a faceter who is looking for gemstones. I'm looking at it through the eye of someone who just loves pretty stuff. Isn't that nice? Let's go down. Look at this. Nice. Ooh, look at are they quartz crystals that are growing out of there? Some kind of crystals are growing straight out of the amethyst. I love that. Here I'm thinking maybe sagenite sprays. Nice. Look at this one, it looks like a flower. It must have an internal light. Wow, that is, oh no. Maybe it's just how the light is trained on it, but it's so beautiful, it just glows. Here's some really nice dark amethyst. Jim likes that stuff. Very pretty. Almost looks fluorescent orange. Okay, speaking of sculptural pieces, look at this. I have never seen an amethyst geode that's just polished on the outside and they left it so that the interior shows through, but it's not something that's like just a big cut in half geode. This is just incredible. That is so pretty. Now there's lots of lots of crystals that are growing on the amethyst geodes. That one's like a treasure box. Some amethyst spheres. I mentioned earlier that I'm still kind of on the fence about spheres and whether I like them, but I definitely like them better when it shows the interior of the rock as a natural object rather than just a plain old ball. Even these petrified wood spheres, you can see where it's a little bit less smooth. It's got the little pockets and things in it.
My name is Salman Khan and I am from Pakistan. I have been doing this business for the last 20 years. When I was very young, you know, I was just a kid. I used to work with my uncle who had a lapidary shop. But I was more into natural minerals than polished and cut stones. So that's where I am now.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. This is Heckmanite. Heckmanite is a color changing mineral. It will change color. It will get darker in sunlight because it reacts to UV.
Oh wow.
And notice the color, okay? We are shining our UV light on them. You see, these are fluorescent.
Yeah, very fluorescent.
And now you see the color,
it's
darker. Darker now.
Yeah, what?
And let's see this larger piece as well here. Okay. It's fluorescent. And now it's getting.
Well, it's like magic.
Darker.
Where is that from?
From Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
Yes.
Is it fairly common there, or is it kind of unusual?
It is unusual. It's not very common.
Very cool. And this one you said was called
Okay, so
Triplite?
it's called Triplite. Triplite is a rare phosphate mineral. It's very, very rare. We have only one mine in Pakistan which produces this mineral, but usually very small quantities.
And this is kunzite. Am I getting that right?
This is a green tourmaline.
This is green tourmaline. I missed
Yeah.
it. This kunzite is somewhere else. Maybe over here. Huh? Green tourmaline. And this is kunzite.
This is kunzite.
Right. And kunzite, is that also from Afghanistan?
Yes.
We've got beautiful tourmaline up here. And more, oh, that's what I
More
was thinking. More
kunzite.
kunzite there.
And this is a bicolor aquamarine.
Wow, that's so gorgeous.
It's like a small mountain.
Yeah, that is just beautiful. You can see I've got, there's just so many incredible gems to look at. This is my first time at the mineral show, or the gem show of the minerals. I've seen lots of rocks, but not lots of the gemstones. And this is actually a double terminated quartz, kind of like the Herkimer diamonds. And look at how shiny they are. I mean, it's like, it just, people spend big bucks for diamonds, but that is just absolutely beautiful. And these are all the same. They're just kind of sorted by size. Apparently they're in the mud, and then they're washed out and sorted by size. So that's how you get all these ones. I've never seen little teeny, well, no, I've seen some zircons that are like that I get out of the sapphire bags, but I've never seen quartz crystals quite that small. And this is, are these turquoise?
Yes.
Wow. Are these from Arizona? Oh, I should.
These are from another country, from Middle East.
Arsa Gems and Minerals, and there's eBay store and message information. So if you want to take a look at what he's got, that's how you do it.
Thank you.
And look at all of these gorgeous specimens. Now this is Aquamarine over here,
Yes.
the blue one. And what do we got with the green stuff?
That's green is tourmaline.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then is that aqua green tourmaline as well?
Yes.
And then is that ruby in the middle?
Yes.
Oh, look at me remembering things. How about this little
is pink
pink
tourmaline.
one? Tourmaline really comes in a lot of colors, doesn't
Yes.
it? And aquamarine. Really beautiful stuff.
That kunzite on the back is very cool.
This purple one?
Yeah. It has like a heart-shaped hole in the middle.
Oh, it sure does. That is neat.
This is morganite.
Morganite.
Yes. This
I feel like I know something about morganite. Where does it come from?
morganite come from different countries, and it's actually like the peach or the pink color beryl.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it belongs to beryl family.
All right.
When
Then
it's pink or peach, it's called morganite.
okay. Great. I'm getting such an education. It's just awesome. And the black ones are tourmaline, right?
Yes.
And kunzite in the back there.
Yes.
And then is that calcite or is it
No, that's
selenite?
aquamarine with muscovite.
Muscovite. Oh, I got it wrong both times. Aquamarine with muscovite. That is beautiful. How about the pretty blue one next to it?
This is afghanite.
Afghanite.
Afghanite
From
got its name from
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. Yes.
Beautiful. All right. Let's see. We've looked at some of these aquamarines before I was filming. Take them again. Is this watermelon
Tourmaline.
colored ones? That's
Yes.
tourmaline too?
Yes.
Is it called
Watermelon.
watermelon tourmaline?
Yes.
It looks like watermelon.
And this is a
Oh, is this one of those ones? Is this one of those ones that has the oil or the
Yes.
petroleum inside
yes,
of it?
yes, yes.
I saw a whole display of those, and I'd never seen them before. That's really something. And I'm told that it's solid. It's just like an inclusion, but it's not like oil, right? It's
It
not,
is oil.
But if you opened it up, the oil wouldn't be oil.
They usually like compressed form of oil. You know, when you break it up, this usually evaporates.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And you can see like moving bubbles in it.
Oh,
Yes.
so it's like when you have water in the thing. So that's very cool. Let's see what we got here. What are those blue things there?
Lazurite.
Lazurite. And in the back, is that more aquamarine?
Yes, aquamarine with muscovite.
With muscovite. Oh. So how long have you been here at the Tucson show?
Okay, so we are here. We opened on January 25th.
And do you come here every year?
Yes, and this is my first year in the Mineral City. I used to be at the Pueblo Gem Show in Ramada. It's on the Cushing Street. I exhibited there for the last 8 years, and finally I had to move here to the Mineral City show because all the mineral dealers are here.
So you gotta move.
Yes.
So what is this one here?
Oh, so this one is topaz. The white crystal is topaz with pink lepidolite and white albite.
Oh wow, very very pretty. Is this green tourmaline down here?
Yes.
I'm getting better, huh? Okay, and this must be more green tourmaline, just
Yes.
darker.
Yes.
And this is
Lazurite.
lazurite. Wow. Is this the Muscovite? That's what I was.
Aquamarine, but it has another mineral also. You can see the cubes of light green fluorides.
Oh yeah, I can see that. This must be so much fun. Did you ever mine your own, or
Sometimes we go to the mining. Like the nearest mining areas we have is 2 hours drive from where I live, and we usually go digging quartz crystals.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Some of the mining doesn't look so fun, actually. It looks really dangerous and hard. But these are crazy. Are these what kind of...
Black tourmaline.
With what is the white stuff?
With albite.
Albite. It looks like clouds or
Right.
cotton candy or something on there. That's neat. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Iron Matrix. Never even heard of that. We are at KatyDid Rocks Gems, and this is B13 at the Mineral City, and just basically selling little tiny flats of minerals of all kinds, like pyrite, kunzite. This is actually being sold per gram. Isn't that beautiful? Mixed fluoride. Interesting. Now these crystals are really unusual, at least in my brain. They seem like cubes, only they're not all lined up, so they're all kind of twisted around. That is really neat. Yeah, here's a better, I can pick that up and show you. Look at, they're just all piled together like that. That is really neat. I like that a lot. Fluorite, I've not seen it grow that way. Now a Moroccan diamond, I wonder if these are like Herkimer diamonds. Are these actually like Herkimers that were their quartz crystals? Okay, here's the petroleum quartz again. I had not seen it at all, and now I've seen it 3 times today. That is very cool. Tektite. I feel like this is a byproduct of something. Volcanic, maybe? Darwinite. I think you need some Darwinite, Jim. So I think you need some Darwinite. Reticulated cerussite. See, a lot of these I have not even heard of, but they sure are for collectors and people who want a specimen. Gosh, there's so many beautiful examples. Tangerine quartz. Look at this. Oh, wow. That's fantastic. Oh, that I love. Tangerine quartz. It's my new fave. Brucite. Wow, that is a lemony lemon color. Hyalite opal. Okay, so I want to look at these because I want to be able to recognize it when I finally get up to Hyalite Canyon and I'm able to try to find some on my own. It's only a 7-mile hike uphill. I'm sure I can make it, right? Look at how beautiful that is. And this fluoresces like just crazy. There, I with pyrite. This is cool. Ooh, that's really heavy. Really heavy, and look how pretty it is.
I've also heard the Japanese call it like awanite or hawanite.
Okay, and you say this is from Germany?
Yeah, all of this material is from the Eifel Mountains in Germany. It's kind of an interesting story. There's some information on the internet, but essentially it all formed after like a volcanic event. So essentially it's a phosphate, so it precipitated out around this lake in basaltic flow. And it's quite cool. It's very rare.
Yeah, they're so tiny. I saw the rough over there, and I didn't know what it was. So that's
so really the rough in matrix. So you see that like very light, almost rhyolite.
Must be a pain to get out.
It's very hard, and usually we do have some cut stones at the other showroom, but I mean anywhere from 5-pointer, 10-pointer. I think the largest that we currently have is about a 60-pointer, which is pretty big for the species. Yeah, it just does not get very large.
Look at how many different colors there are of tourmaline. Tourmaline is just such a cool stone. Mineral. Trying not to call them rocks because they're not.
That's okay.
Oh, wow. So, you want to just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your place here?
Yeah, so my name is Matthew. I work for the owner, Eddie, or his real name is Arik, and he loves to deal in kind of the unusual, rare, interesting locale, which keeps me interested. I'm a geologist, gemologist, and I do custom jewelry, but he really keeps me piqued here with my interest, which is fabulous.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And so what's the most unusual stone you have here?
That's a hard one to answer. The Awine's definitely a very unusual stone. Not many people deal in it, and he has so much, he kind of makes it look not as rare as it really is. And then you get some things like brookite. The red barrel's kind of rare. That's single source out of Utah. I don't think they found anywhere else. What else? There are so
Where
many.
is the red barrel?
Oh, right here, right in the middle. Yeah.
Oh.
And some old stock material. And then we also have a good bit of like covalite included quartz, which is also quite rare. We have a really large one on the stand over here. And then actually these material is extremely rare. So this is halite selenite, also from Germany, different location, from an old school potash mine, where the Germans were actually like testing V2 rockets and goodies. Yeah, that's a little mascot here, but we've got some over here in the corner as well. And so it's there is also a mineral called carnolite that it is attached to, and the selenite fluoresces, but then the carnolite they also phosphoresce. So it's just very unusual.
Wow.
With the long wave and short wave, it's pretty fabulous.
That is really neat. Singing icicle. All right, tell me about that name.
Yeah. So they just have a really nice shine to them. I think that has to do something with the atomic structure of the mineral itself. I'm not entirely sure on the science there, but yeah, they get this just beautiful little charm to them.
All right, well, thank you for showing us all your beautiful stuff.
You're very welcome.
Right, here we are at Estimated Prospect in the Mineral City, and they have some just absolutely fabulous specimens. Just like if you are a gem collector, this is like your mecca. There are so many different types. And I'm going to try to get up higher here so we can see what exactly they are. Some nice fluorite. So they're labeled not just for what they are, but where they were found. So this whole row looks like fluorite. And this row too. Holy cow, look at this blue fluorite. That looks like it must be an old specimen. That's a kind of an older looking label. So many different kinds of fluorite. That's neat. Different colors, different shapes. Minerals are very cool. They're harder to find if you are trying to be a collector, like to collect your own, but they are definitely beautiful. These are all spessartine garnets on smoky quartz. Wow, that is so pretty. Look at that. It's just like, I feel like we've broken into the palace and are looking at their treasure room. This is Aite, and hematite included quartz. Whoa, look at that. Beautiful. And here we have papagoite and hematite included. All of these minerals that I've never even heard of. It's not really surprising because, you know, I know minimal amounts about minerals, but that's why I'm here. Pyrite, pyromorphite, that's from China, azurite, gorgeous, rainbow hematite on fluorite, that's pretty. This one. Look at how sparkly it is. Hessonite garnet. Out this sparkly fluorite, it looks like somebody dumped glitter. Really pretty glitter. And here's another one with those cubes. I'm liking fluorite more and more as far as it would be great for a collection. This piece is one of my favorites. This quartz is just so pretty. I'm always kind of amazed at the different shapes the crystals grow into. Long and skinny, short and fat, double terminated. Even the cubes of the fluorite.
Hey everyone, I'm Ben Vallis. I'm from Denver. I'm partnered here with Zach Bell out of Ohio. We're here in Mineral City, and we specialize in all different kinds of specimens, from high-end tourmalines and all different kinds of rarities as far as low-cal species, cabinet stuff. We got miniatures, gem crystals, included quartz. We really have something for everyone as far as unique and quality crystal habits and specimens, anything from $10 to $10,000. We specialize in thumbnails a lot too. Over, have multiple cases of thumbnails. We do wholesale, old collections. We really do it all. We have a whole case of Illinois fluorite, Ohio fluorite, Turmaline.
I noticed you had a lot of fluorite.
Yeah, we are big fluorite people.
And I was earlier I was talking about how I didn't really get fluorite because you couldn't do much with it because it was so soft. But then I'm looking at some of these things where it's these cube crystals and this thing. I've never seen anything like that before. It looks like somebody dumped a bunch of glitter on it.
Right, completely naturally iridescent, famous stuff from Ohio.
Velvet, just amazing.
Well, fluorite is super versatile. It comes in every color of the rainbow and has just tons of interesting habits, and one of the coolest gem quality minerals out there, I think, once it gets to that high quality.
Yeah,
so we love it.
I may become a believer.
It catches on quick.
You were telling me that quartz is kind of your thing. So
Quartz is
show
my
me
thing.
some of your favorite quartzes.
Awesome. So I tried to do a whole shelf of included quartz this year. As never really seen anyone do that here in Tucson. So again, that Guerrero is a special new one. That's from the old finds. It has a old tag from the University of Arizona.
Is that the purple one?
Yeah, University of Arizona Mineral Museum, one of the more famous museums out in the country. We have Japan, we have Vietnam, Madagascar, but I love high quality colors and inclusions of other minerals trapped inside quartz that it's just has a ton of detail and a lot to appreciate, ton of beauty there. But yeah, there's all kinds of rare inclusions, the crazy phantoms of other minerals, and we got everything from citrines to amethyst to all kinds of stuff.
And then this big guy up here you were showing me earlier.
Yeah, this is a what they call a Cumberland or a beta habit quartz, and just an enormous size. Truly like a one-of-a-kind piece. I've shown that to people who've been collecting quartz for 30 years and they're blown away at it.
Is it included?
It is not. No, it's just a giant habit of beta quartz.
Wow. Well, that's very cool.
Yeah, it's a rare formation where basically it's only the A and B axis. There's no C axis, and it's a very supposedly powerful rock for metaphysical people too. To whoever is into that, and the more energy practitioners, but also just
Just awesome.
quartz. Yeah,
That's
there's no
right.
going wrong with that. Yeah, that one has turned some heads for sure. So
Yeah, very
we have
cool.
we have all kinds of stuff here.
Okay, and the name of your business and the booth you're in.
So I'm Ben Vallis. I have Beauty in the Eye, Fine Minerals, and this is Zach Bell, and he does Estimated Prospect or Zach Bell Minerals.
Okay.
We're both on Facebook mainly, but Instagram as well. And we're set up here every year in Mineral City, room B5.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, and thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you got both of you are on there, huh?
Yeah, I just wrote them down there for you.
Okay. Very cool. Well, thank you guys. This is
thank you.
just fantastic.
Thank you so much.
This next vendor wasn't much of a talker, but he had some really pretty stuff.
This is GR Rocks in room B4 of the Mineral City. And we're looking right now at some petrified wood with opal. This stuff is from the Bonanza Opal Mine in Nevada. It's one of my things that I want to do. I know there is an opal mine in Nevada where it's a pay-to-dig thing and you can actually dig your own of these. Probably the specimens that I would dig out would be a lot less impressive. So it's really fun to look at them. One thing I really enjoy, we've got ammonites from Morocco and all around the world, but some ammonites, like this one, are pyritized. They're filled with pyrite, and then they're just shiny and pretty, and it's like, how does that even happen? I mean, just so crazy, but really cool. This is lepidolite and pink tourmaline, and it is, I've never seen that combination before. It's so pretty, really nice. This looks a little bit like mica, but it's also pyritized. Is this muscovite, this gold stuff here?
It's like phlogopite.
Phlogopite, okay, I would have never guessed that. It looks a little like mica, like it comes in thin sheets like mica. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And that is it from my visit to Mineral City and from my coverage of the 2024 Tucson Gem Mineral Show. This is Kate from KatyDid. Keep on doing.